Breaking news. Abba Kyari's wife faints in court. Hello, my wonderful people. Yes, the super disgrace cop, okay? The super disgrace cop, Abba Kyari, who was supposed to be a beacon of example, setting the pace right and being a true security officer, however, had other plans. And so this guy was taking care of himself and carrying out a lot of atrocities alongside, mistreatment of other citizens because he was in power and, has been declared a super cop. And so we go ahead and begin to do some of these things. But guess what? The hand of God, because this one is not the hand of the law, caught up with him. And before you could say Jack Robinson, it was not just here in Nigeria. Then you will say, okay, his matter is being looked at in Nigeria. No, it's beyond Nigeria. I tell you sincerely. So that is what has been. Oh, I mean, we got a news flash yesterday with regards to our very own brother, Malami, who said the guy he did not see any evidence. After a while, he made a U-turn saying he did not say the guy has been freed. Oh, blah 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 blah. Anyway, today is the court day, and when the wife came to court and began to hear some of the things that could potentially happen to her husband, guess what? She fainted. Let's get all the details. Breaking news. Abba Kyari's wife faints in court. Lady identified as the wife of the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police DSP Abba Kyari on Monday fainted at the Federal High Court in Abuja. She slumped on the ground shortly after the trial. Justice Emeka ruling on the application that DSP Abba Kyari and 6 other persons faces drug trafficking charges with him failed to be failed to be released on bail pending the determination of the court against them. The middle-aged woman who wore a black hijab fell on the ground while armed operatives of the National Law National Drug Law Enforcement Agency NDLEA were leading Kyari and the others away to the court premises. On sighting her husband, she fainted. Though she appears lifeless on the ground, she was quickly carried up and rushed inside one of the offices on the third floor of the court by some officers of the NDLEA and lawyers. As at the time of the filing of this report at about 11:07 a.m., efforts were being made to secure inhaler for her as she appears to be breathless, and the shock of seeing her husband in handcuffs has made her gone fainting. Even one of the women that accompanied her to the court had that she was said she hinted that she was asthmatic and could easily lose breath. The NDLEA had on Monday urged the court to deny Abba Kyari and other defendant bail. It told the court that Abba Kyari, who hereto he headed the Police Intelligence Response Team (IRT), would escape from the country and make himself unavailable for trials, should therefore not be released on bail and should remain in custody pending until the court determine and the matter is resolved. So this is what is happening. NDLEA has said he's not going anywhere. They should keep him there. He should stay there for a long time. He said because they are afraid that he's a flight risk. Okay, that they are afraid that he's a flight risk and he may fly, he may run out anytime from now, and um, run anytime from now, and so they are scared that he will not be able, he will not stand, he will not stay to complete the matter, he may run. So on that occasion, the occasions that the guy should stay in custody pending determination of how everything will turn out. So Abba Kyari is in a serious state at the moment. His wife, on citing him, of course she had an underlying health condition hinted by one of the women that she's a bit asthmatic, yeah, needed inhaler, said, she was seeing her husband in handcuff being led into, the court for prosecution. I mean, she couldn't take it. She couldn't take it. She just went down. Oh, here he goes. You won't blame her because this is her husband, But again, you can see what your husband has done. When he was doing it to other people, it felt like it looked like it was okay that, it was okay for him to do those things. But now it has turned. Now it has turned, you see, and it's no longer business as usual. It's turned already. You see, it's turned already. So this is why every one of us have to be careful. The decisions we are making in your job description, how are you coordinating yourself? How are you looking at others, and what are you doing to others? Because when Abba Kyari was the one on board, oh dear, when he was on board, oh dear, okay, you need to know how he was treating people. Today he has to appear in court. NDLEA, they are ready to, they're not ready to mix words at all. They're taking the bull by the horn and are saying to Abba Kyari, here it goes. You need to pay for the consequences of your crime. Although the Attorney General wanted to test the waters and see how it will go, saying that he found no evidence again. He could not withstand to see the backlash. Okay, he could not even wait for the backlash. He had to quickly retrieve and saying, that's not what I mean. And I was saying something else that so far, and the matter is still ongoing. And I've still not really found any case against him, but the matter is still ongoing. Blah, 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 blah. Whether you say that or not, Abba Kyari's case is a very peculiar one that you don't wake up one morning and just come there and say, I did not see anything against him or I saw something against him. There is so much going on. There is too much going on that you can't be jesting or making fun with such words because everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. You've kept Nnamdi Kanu now in custody for how long? Okay, but because he's not one of your folds, he can stay there as much as, in fact, if you can kill him there, if you will do it. When it comes to Abba Kyari, I mean, the sentiment comes in. The sentiment comes in. There it goes. Yeah? But when it's, thank God for Sunday Igboho's release, thank God. But, somebody else, no, he has to go through it. So you see, human being, when it comes to our own, we say, no, it's too heavy. When it's somebody else, you don't recognize, you don't realize that it's heavy at all. In fact, the person should die because, these things, we need to be careful the way we treat other people. Now you are in the very clothes of what you've made other people to go through, and you're feeling the heat. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.